Hello everyone, this is Raghavan Rajan here. Today we are going to see how to customize the sign-in form in Powerapps portal. So I am in Powerapps portal now and you can see an option called sign-in and this is the local sign-in. So you can see I would like to bring a show password option, which is the toggle password visibility in the local sign-in area. So before I start, I would like to actually thank Ulrika Ackerbeck. Just bring the article here. So this video is inspired and dedicated to Ulrika Ackerbeck for this wonderful post. I will put this in the video description so you can have a read through how you can actually customize sign-in form, registration form, and all kind of different hidden forms in Power Apps portal. This works really well, and there is a good explanation how we can achieve this in very few simple steps. So I'm going to utilize some of the shortcuts from here, and with the help of jQuery and a little bit of CSS, we can see how we can actually customize the local login area. All right, let's see how we can achieve this in a very few simple steps. I'm back to the Power Apps portal now. So for the first step, go to the Power Apps portal management and under content, the content snippet, what we are looking for is under content snippet, there is something called account sign in page copy. Yeah. So if you scroll down a little bit, you might have seen account sign in page copy. If you don't find this content snippet on your portal, don't worry, you can go ahead and create a new content snippet and then click on account sign in page copy and then leave the type as text as it is. And then with the article which I have shown just now, I will go back to that article. So you can see this is how we can add a script in the text area. So if you leave the type as text, then you can add this kind of little bit of adding jQuery to add the class dynamically when this code is running. So to add the toggle password visibility, the show password option, so I have another link which I will also put it in the description. So you can see on the W3 school, this is the options we were trying to achieve. So if you click on show password, you can see um, that the user can actually easily know what they are typing on the password area, right? All right, so let's see. So we have a code here already, which we can actually utilize this, right? So first, for the first step, we actually need a div, right? So there is a little bit of tweaking we need because we need a div element so that we can actually add that input field, right? So I have already written a very good article here. I will just put this for your kind attention. So if you can go through this, what is the code and why we want this, all you need to do is copy this piece of block, right? And I will explain you the process now. So copy this code and then go back to your area, then paste this code. So I will explain you like bit by bit why we are doing this. So as I mentioned, you can see I'm adding a div. Inside the div, I want to show a checkbox which is called show password, right? So that is exactly from the W3 school. So if you go back to the W3 school, so you can see this bit exactly. So I'm adding this bit back in the Power Apps portal. So I go back to the Power Apps portal. So I added within this div, and then inside the script tag, I'm adding a dynamic class called toggle password, right? So using this class, we are going to customize some of the CSS element and then making it um, feel looking nice, very good in the local sign-in area. And then this bit of code is super simple. So again, you go back to the W3 school. I just copied this. So you can see, as you can see here, this is a JavaScript they are using to get the element. So in our case, the easiest way to find the element is if you go back and then right click on this password field and click on inspect, right? And then you can see a ID called password value, right? So this is exactly we need. Copy that, and then you go back here, and then I pasted, replaced the original value with the element which we have found, and then leave everything else as it is, right? So once you have done that, hit save and close. Right, so this is the major section which we have done already. So if you can go through my article, you can get a bit more of explanation, and also Ulrika blog as well, so which will give you better clarity, right? And so the next step is you go back to the Portal Studio and then press the sync configuration button to see whether the element is actually appearing, right? I will close this inspect area. Then if I do the refresh, probably, hey, you can see here, that's so cool. So you can see the show password is actually appearing in the local sign-in area, right? So let's test this actually. So if I do checkbox and type my password, yay, I can see show password is actually working, right? So the next step, the final step, we want to actually place this right next to this remember me, right? So how do we do this? Let's see how we can achieve this in a few simple steps. So if I go back to my Portal Studio, then go to this, where is this little bit? Oh, maybe in the themes. Yeah. So in the themes, you can see something called edit CSS. So you can upload a custom CSS here. So here you can see I have already have a file called custom.css, right? So in this you can write customize CSS. All I want to do is move this show password a little bit, the tiny box right next to the remember me, right? So for that, if I go back to my article, you can see a piece of code which I already added. So this is the CSS we need, where you can move this piece of text right next to the remember me. So just copy this and then go back here. Then maybe let's do this here. Right, so all I'm doing is moving the left and right position, left and top position, sorry, and then add this z index so that it can actually come up on the before the element area, and then hit save. And the final step is press the sync configuration. I think it will be synced, so let's try. So I'm pressing Ctrl plus F5 so that if anything is cached, it can actually work. Hey, tada! You can see show password is actually appearing here. So if there is a local user, you can see this is how the functionality will work. But now I have a show password option. So if I click on this, you can see a very cool option. So they can actually know what they are typing. They don't want, they can uncheck this. Right? I hope this video is really useful. If it is so, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more cool tips and tricks on Power Platform. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.